The Joseph B. Creative. I'm your host Joshua. Today we're going to be doing a drawing video today, and we're going to be talking more perspective while we're doing this, and why I'm completing this drawing. Well, I'm going to try to complete it at least. So let me add the timer, and just show you guys. The timer is set for this long, so just to remind you guys, okay? And let's go. So, what about perspective? What do you mean by perspective? Well, perspective is the way you see things. Like, for example, let's say you come from another country. Let's say it's your first time visiting the United States of America. And you're all fascinated by it, but an American person is all normal, Let's say you're visiting Florida for the first time, you're not from another country, and you're like, oh, look where the beach is, it's like so cool. But to a Floridian, like me, it's just normal, because I live here, so, it's normal for me. But to another person from another country, it's probably very different, Because that was the issue, that was the case when one of my families from Cuba came to America for the first time when I met them. This was distant relatives of mine, and they came from Cuba to visit their family in America. So it's like really cool because I find it really awesome, and it's so cool to learn their perspective. I mean, to their perspective, everything is new to them because Cuba's a communist country. Not everyone still knows about this, but Cuba's a communist country. So it's like very unique, Now what does communist mean? Well, it means they don't have, like what we have. They don't have modern stuff. They use old school stuff. They even have cars back from the 1940s that they still use. And this cars back in the 50s and 60s. That they still use, these old school Volkswagens, old school like cars, old school Beetles, Yeah, so Cuba has different things than we have here, But the one thing Cuba does have that my grandfather was amazed by, my grandfather always told me, it's some of the best doctors in Cuba. Some of the best doctors come from Cuba. It's from the Cuban medical school. Now that's not the case, not much anymore, but back then it wasn't a big deal. Because if you go to medical school in Cuba, you get this education. Now Cuba has a lot of pigs and because my friend says pigs are very valuable in Cuba, so it was very very different back then. So now a perspective. Now when you look at things from a certain perspective, you look at things from your own point of view, what you see. Like say for example, you see me in a wheelchair, and you're thinking, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking. Oh, can he talk? Can he communicate? Yes, I can talk and communicate. Yes, I can speak for myself, and yes, I can talk about what I'm feeling. But in some cases, that's not the case for some with disabilities. Because it's difficult for them to talk, or they have difficulty speaking, or it's not really their fault. It's just the way they are, It's just how they are, They can't help it, Because I've seen it, and I've seen it before many times in my life, where people with who are considered mentally handicapped, or are treated like dirt because they don't understand what we're talking about. Yeah, they do it just in a different way. That's the thing with perspective. Try to see things from their point of view. Imagine being able not to speak, not being able to talk, not being able to tell you what you're feeling or how you're feeling, or and having to communicate using using your hands, or using certain noises, And I look at I look at that person and I think, he's just a regular person. He just does things in a different way. Because, first of all, I have experience before, and second of all, I've been through the kind of stuff before. Because I didn't start talking until I was 5, guys. I didn't start talking until I was 5 years old. Now, why didn't you start talking when you were a baby? Because maybe I was too scared. Maybe I didn't feel I was ready to talk. And I think speech therapy. Now, speech therapists are awesome. They do a lot of work with kids on their communication skills. They're really awesome people because they work hard. They're patient. Some are very patient with the students. They listen to them, and they understand their concerns because it's their job to help them communicate. Now again, speech therapy is very hard because you gotta learn certain words. For example, I had trouble saying the word house, and that's another thing with perspective. When you're interested in certain words, you have to train yourself to get used to it. Train yourself. That's the main thing I want to emphasize is that you want to train yourself. Understand? You want to train yourself to have a deep understanding, And we are way above time, guys. So I'm going to finish this off right here. And we got 4 minutes left. So, I'm going to give you guys a bit. I'm going to make a request. You guys, let me know in the comments what you think of this video. And I want to know what your thoughts are on this video. What do you think about a tactical perspective? And what do you think about your perspective on things? I want to know your perspective on, certain things. Like, for example, what's your perspective on this drawing? I want to know your perspective on this drawing when I hold it like this. Can you see everything? Let me know in the comments, okay? And look at this drawing again, and we're about 3 minutes almost done, so I'm gonna ask you guys again. Please leave a like on this video, and please leave a comment on this video. It lets me know that you guys like this video, and I really want to know your thoughts and opinions. And please be honest with me. I really appreciate the honesty. Please be honest, because I want to work harder on my drawing skills, and I want to work hard on my video making skills. I want to work hard on it. And again, have a wonderful day, my friends, and please take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!